Great. Thanks so much. So we are excited to be here speaking with Anna, Jahbril, and Kerri from the new Disney Channel original movie Spin. If you guys could all give us a brief description about your characters and who you guys are, we'd love to learn about them.
Okay, well, I play Ginger. I'm a social media, I'm going to say content creator because Ginger would hate that I said influencer. She is very protective and loyal to her group of friends, and she wants to see Rhea do what she wants to do in passions, and she uses her social media platform to elevate all of her friends and what they want to do. That's just how she shows her support.
I'm Anna and I play Molly. Molly is a very supportive and loyal friend. She is best friends with Watson and they are in the coding club as well as Rhea. She loves making fun and wacky inventions like the pizza drone, which you get to see that little journey in the movie, which is so much fun. And yeah, she's just a smart and awesome girl that I feel like everyone needs someone like her in your friend group.
And I'm Jahbril, and I play Watson, the other half of the dynamic duo Wally. I also in the coding club, of which Rhea is the president, working on the pizza drone. And Watson's like the designer of the group. He designed the coding club jackets, and Watson's the guy to go to make, or like Ginger comes to Watson to make a website look less gross. And yeah, Watson's just, always there, got your back, always there with the sass.
Awesome. We love it. So when creating this kind of friend group dynamic for the movie, did you guys all in real life get really close? And since this movie is so much about music, did you guys use music to bond?
Yeah, that's actually really funny. I forgot all about that. You literally just sent a memory back into my brain. No, there was this night that we were all hanging out because we really got really close where we just have hangout sessions. And we went around a circle, I think, and we all started queuing up songs that were
yes.
deep. Yes, and we would talk about why we love this song represented to us. And let me tell you, we bonded so hardcore over all of our emotional songs that I think that's really what did that. Yeah.
That was a deep memory. I also forgot about that night.
Yeah,
yes. We had lots of game nights that would start with eating pizza and playing games and would end with deep heart to hearts. It always went in that way of now it's 2 a.m. and we're all spilling our deep dark secrets, which just was perfect. But yeah, we were so lucky that we all just bonded so quickly and clicked automatically, which is so special because then when we were acting as a group of friends, it wasn't so hard to try and pull that because it came so naturally.
Yeah, and we've been auditioning over Zoom for a month, some of us longer than others, but by the end we were auditioning together. And then by the time we got to set, when we first got there was a quarantine period for at least we Americans, and Michael, who's not American, but still, anyway. And then once we finally got to be in a room together, it was just oh my gosh, these friends that I feel I've known for my whole life in person, and that was super quick friends that paved the way for the heart to heart. So what happened down the line?
That's awesome. So one scene that we think is really memorable from the movie is the color festival scene. Do you guys remember filming that? And what was it like filming that, such a big scene?
It was a highlight. That's the one thing I keep saying is everyone keeps saying, I'm that's hands down one of my favorite scenes to have shot, just because of the meaning behind it is holy festivals, colors, love, light. And I think it really represents it in the film. And I just remember we had one take to do for all of those colors, and it was high stakes.
Gotta get it right on the first try.
Yeah. rehearsal. And I was oh my gosh. And especially because I had the air horn, I was in charge. I was if I mess this up, guys, I'm so sorry. But
I bet cleanup took a lot after that too. So it's you got to get it right on the first take because it's going to take a long time if we have to reset.
Exactly.
Right.
It was once the colors are on, they are on. There was no resetting. It is final. and that was crazy. Me and Jahbril were in the crowd, like with all the people when that was happening, and there was cannons of like colorful powder, and we also had bags of powder to throw at each other, and we were all saying like once it actually happened and once the real shot was going on, like we just felt like we were having the best time and forgot that we were making a movie. Like it just felt so magical and so real, and like, yeah, nothing like I've ever experienced, for sure.
And then behind the scenes, as soon as they called cut after the first take, and honestly every take, just like the guzzling water and like hacking up like powder was part of the charm. It was a great time.
That's so cool. So Jahbril, I have a question that I specifically wanted to ask you. So we noticed that your character has a certain nail polish choice in this movie, and we wanted to know, was that anyone's particular idea? Because when our team was watching the movie, when our team was watching the movie, we thought that was really great. And that was something that we really noticed and are excited to see the rest of the world see in this movie.
Yeah, that was a little bit of Jahbril that made its way into the character of Watson. I had kind of settled on a like pastel, like rainbow palette at the time. And I think, it was like during auditions too. And then when I got to set, I was like still rocking that pastel palette, and they were like on board. They liked it a lot. Mondri and Zan, the director and the producer. And yeah, it was great. I think it added to Watson's character as like the colorful, like kind of flamboyant friend. And it stuck. I'm very happy about it. And I'm not quite rocking pastel, like some of the same colors as Watson, but kind of a little bit more like
there.
primary.
There's a hint of pastel there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Inspired by.
Yep. Watson was inspired by Jahbril, actually.
Right.
Just for the record, let's not get it twisted. Yeah. I did.
Well, that's another great thing to ask. How similar are you guys to your characters? Are there some differences? Obviously, some style choices are similar.
I think, Molly's just like, she's so loyal and supportive, and she's always there for her friend. She doesn't take things too seriously, and just like wants to have fun and wants to encourage people. She's like a cheerleader for all the people in her life that she loves, which I definitely try to be as well. And I'm really close to my friends and family, so I could definitely pull that from Molly. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know nothing about coding. I would love to. That is definitely something that me and her have in differences, but I would love to learn more about that. It seems so cool.
I think me and Ginger, we vibe on like the passionate or getting really excited about things. I think we have very similar when we want to help someone or do something for someone, we go out of our way and we're like, all right, I got you. And that's technically, I brought Kerri into Ginger of being like super excited like that. So,
I definitely relate to like Watson in that like I was also a nerd in high school, but I think he's way cooler than I was. Like I was not confident enough to rock a pastel nail palette in high school. But yeah, no, I think we're meeting somewhere in the middle. I was not as cool as Watson when I was in high school, but now I think like we influence each other. I was never like a big like collar wearer until I played Watson. So here we are. This is it. This is the new me.
Cool. So Jahbril's also taking a cue from Watson and vice versa. I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
So finally, I wanted to ask you guys are part of the Disney universe. Anna, you've been a part of the Disney universe through Descendants, and now we're excited because this movie is premiering the same day as the new Descendants special. So if there were any other character in the entire Disney universe, whether it be Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, do you have one in particular that is really special to you or that you would want to play one day?
This is an extremely difficult question. So many.
Miles Morales. Wow, we manifest Miles Morales. We know that he exists.
I can see it.
For the folks at home, that's the Afro-Latino Spider-Man. You know what? Disney's got my number now. Marvel is just like an office away.
Yeah,
I've got the hair. I can learn to do a backflip. Like, let me know. We manifest.
That'd be great.
I think a character that's really special to me, not necessarily that like I would want to play one day, but Rocky Blue from Shake It Up I swear she like made me want to become an actor. Like Shake It Up was my favorite show ever, and watching that growing up just like absolutely made me so inspired of like, whoa, like being on TV seems like such a dream. It seems so far away. Like becoming an actor seemed as realistic as like becoming an astronaut in my mind. Like I was like, that's like not a thing that I could do. So now I'm actually getting to work on Disney, and like being potentially these shows will be that like for other kids that Shake It Up was for me, and all that kind of stuff is just mind blowing. And I still pinch myself all the time that I'm part of this.
I'm definitely gonna go super classic with Disney animations. I definitely would. The first thing that came to my mind was like Alice in Wonderland. Like I would love a live action, just because I'm very like curious about the world, and I am always like I feel like just exploring, and I feel like I have a lot of Alice tendencies. So you know, since I'm here with Disney.
Those are all great choices for sure. So we're really excited to meet your characters as you guys enter the Disney universe, and we can't wait for the premiere of Spin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you guys.